The next thing I want to show you is a follower list. This is right here. So I mentioned it earlier, if you got the ID from another person you like to follow in the game, you can enter his or her ID right here, or their ID, and then it will show their profile card, and then you can press the follow button on the right. Then the person will appear on this list, and you can see when the person was last active, if he followed you back, and what their current teams are, as well as their power. You can also click on the list as a character and see how far they progressed in the game, what they achieved, and so on, which good they are. The button I mentioned is right here if you want to follow him. And there's also the other direction. This list on the right shows people who followed you, and this symbol means you didn't follow them back. So it's a good idea to check this out every now and then if you posted your ID somewhere, if some people followed you. Alright, that's about the follower list. So far it's only useful for raid, where you can ask for rescue and they get a bit of priority in the list. This one is login bonus. So if you click this one, it repeats the daily login. So right here I got this one, and tomorrow I can get this one if I log in again. The gamepad thingy is for the Google Play achievements, and the back button is going back to the title screen. So I skipped this two on the top before. Let's check out the item inventory. So in the item inventory you see all your items. I will briefly go over them. So for those tickets, those are important for gacha. Skip tickets, you can sell them here if you want for 50 a piece. You earn a huge amount of tickets, so it's a good way to get some cash if you really need some MC to buy to sell one or two or 1000. These are the skip tickets for simulation. Those are the bonus reward tickets for simulation as well. The cake, flowers and bento box are for your characters. If you are going to the character page, you can give them those gifts and they will reach their affection level, meaning they get a little bit of stat boost and also give you some geckos and other items. Those are the books you are needed for leveling the character levels. Those scrolls and pills are used for raising the passive levels of characters. And the top row is a interesting one. Right here, the first one is a select ticket. As you can see here, there's a date, meaning the ticket will get automatically deleted on the end of the year. So you should use it before then. If you want to use it, press this button right here, and it will show you all the options you can select from this ticket. This right here is a premium select ticket, so it features mostly premium characters. It shows with purple, which I have, and green ones I don't have. So for this case I will go for the blue aqua, since he's a strong character, which I don't have. If you want, you can wait until the end of the year, so when it's close to running out, and then select your characters there. Yes. Nice. So the next thing I'm gonna talk about are those tickets right here, which are used for awakening, which is pretty costly, so you should keep that in mind when you increase your characters. Always focus the attack stats first. Those right here are instant level up tickets, meaning if you use them on a character, it gets immediately put to rank or level 116 and grade 51, or in this case 2 level and 2 grades higher. Usually I use those on food groups which are very difficult to increase, like the 3 hot dogs one for the assists. And you can actually use them as a newer player to bypass a level cap. So let's say your level cap is 30 and your grade cap is 5. You can use this ticket to still get your character to grade 51 and rank 116, which is pretty strong for PvP characters. So you should keep those for them if you're starting out. Those tickets are pretty rare to obtain, usually through lock-in campaigns. And the last one is the food box. It tells you right here which star food it includes, and if you open it up, it will give you a fixed amount of food. So right here it includes every food available in the game, and I get 3 times of each. You should use these boxes whenever you have them. The next tab right here is the food. So this is a list of all the food you have. You can change the sorting if you like, and right here you choose some filter options, but usually you don't want to look into this right here unless you max all your characters and just want to stock up on food. This page is pretty important as well. Usually you want to reverse the sort order, and then you see how many character shards you have. So let's say I want to farm and unlock this Emoto right here. I would need 5 more shards for her in order to be able to unlock her. And you can also see how close you are to 6 star them. Let's say I want to have this worst at 6 star. I need to only earn 3 more shards for her. So usually you should always rank up your chars with the stars as much as you can. If you have surplus, like let's say I'm pretty sure I finished the mother one. So if you want to exchange the surplus character shards, you click on this button right here, and it will automatically select all the duplicate and unnecessary shards you have. It's a pretty smart and intelligent system, so it won't delete your hard-earned character shards you still need. It will only select those from the characters which are already 6 star. It will tell you the total amount on the bottom, and if you click OK, it exchanges the shards, and then your list is a little bit cleaner. And the last thing I want to talk about are the memories right here. So in the memories you can read a story from the past time. Let's start with the extra one. The extra one are special campaigns in the game, usually the announcement messages, some New Year's greetings from the characters, birthday greetings, and so on. Those are stored right here. There are the spot stories. If you are new to the game and you spot some places, you get some geckos, but after you spotted all of them, you don't get geckos anymore. But you can still check out their small interaction right here from the certain characters. The main story is exactly what you think it is. It's a log of all the main story talk missions where you can reread what happened and get back in touch with the story. The side story, however, is important because it has 3 different categories, and it's recommended to check them out regularly because you can get some geckos from them. So on the bottom one you have the character ones, which some are added to the game, like those item characters are pretty new with their story, so you can click them and read their story. And after you're done reading the story, or you can just skip it if you don't like to read the story, then you get the 20 geckos and unlock the next story. I won't read all of that now. If you finish reading, you get up to 7 stories, meaning those are 140 geckos for free. There's also a limitation that you need to increase the character affection level in the character screen in order to unlock more stories. And if you don't do it, it will tell you before you can progress to the next story chapter, you need to raise the character affection to a certain kind of level. This one are for groups, same principle like the character ones. You have different stories you can unlock, which also give you 20 geckos. Right here there's also a level requirement, which I don't quite know how it worked, but I completed all, so I think it's also based on the affection levels of the characters included in the story. And right here is the event page. So let's say you're doing a raid or scenario, it will only tell you the first story. The other ones you unlock, but it doesn't tell you what happened, and if you reread it right here, you can claim more geckos too. So you should always check out the memories tab if there is a ruby and read those missions for some more geckos. So that should be most of the stuff I have to cover from the settings page. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.